What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. What's good, Twitch? Your boy Dev back again for another live listen, man. Y'all know this right there. Yeah, I got a little bit better now. We got a little bit crispier. We changed the FPS on the camera to 30 FPS, so it's a little smoother. I know before some people were saying I was like lagging. They couldn't really see my lips move at the same time with my voice and shit. That's because it was at 24, but now we changed it a little bit, man. I gotta say though, man, WEILAND. Now a lot of people have been telling me to listen to WEILAND. Miles Brown even came in here and said that you should listen to WEILAND. So if big boy Miles got to come in here and tell me that it's fire, then it must be kind of fire if a lot of people are talking about it. He is a Tampa native. If you guys know, I do live in Tampa, but I don't really rep Tampa like that. I'm not from Miami all day, but he is a Tampa native, and a lot of people are saying that his album is probably one of the best, most refreshing listens of the year. We are halfway now into the year, almost, basically, and everybody's telling me that I'm going to love this WEILAND album. This is my type of listen. It's my type of style. These are from my day one kind of, fans or subscribers or whatever you want to call us, telling me that they know I'm going to fuck with this album. They just know it. So I'm hoping it's actually really good. It is a very short album. It is only 20 tracks. They said Mike Dean actually produced half of this album, which is actually amazing because I didn't know Mike Dean worked with smaller artists. Like I said, I've never heard of WEILAND. And hopefully like his shit is good. A lot of people are saying this shit. Hopefully his shit is good. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna give it a listen. It does have a little minimum views. I do see this track right here, Blaming Myself. Mike Dean is the most viewed track, 500,000 plays, so that's kind of cool. But 12 tracks, and yeah, just want to listen to it. So don't want to do much talking, like always. Been ASMR, talking too much. Yeah, track 1 is Slipping Into the Void. All right, so we got the synths going on, you know, a little bit of a 70s type of sound, a little old school. So this is why y'all said I was gonna fuck with this shit, because it's a little old school shit. We got a little piccolo flute action, whatever that shit is, recorder, you know what I'm saying? When I glide, I slide, I might slip around. Not even the same song. I think that, you know, it's cool, man, getting a little refresh of the synths, and now going back to the 70s. I can tell you, between the Weeknd and also Tory Lanez kind of dabbling in that, the 70s. Music is a cycle, man. It's always going to come back to its roots. I always tell you guys, rock is sooner or later going to be the top genre again. Give it about a couple more years. Shit, maybe we're even closer than that. But I'm definitely loving the vibe of the 70s type shit. The synths is cool, man. There's something like about, I guess I would say about the track that's kind of missing. Maybe I'm not gonna tell him what to do, but I'm just saying as a listener, what I'm hearing, you know, definitely is the missing kind of like that catchiness. It's still missing that for me. That track was better than the first track though, but it's still missing that catchiness factor for me, and that's the only kind of complaint I have about it right now though. But I love the creativeness and, you know, the individualism of who WEILAND is. You know, track 3, Broken Ego. But I gotta say, man, that was really cool. Like, that kind of inspired me, man. Is I don't know if you guys actually listen to shit like this, but if you go to Instagram, man, like there's a lot of like those car videos, like, and they're using the VHS. I don't know if you actually guys do that shit, but they're doing the car videos in the city with the VHS, and they're playing like shit like this, and very, very heavy synths and shit. And it's kind of just like, you know, like, and I think that's like very inspiring. So you could definitely hear like, it's kind of the perfect like 70s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this reminds me of Pink Panthers. Y'all know Pink Panthers was one of my, well, y'all don't know because I haven't put the video yet. Pink Panthers, one of my favorite videos last year. My favorite albums last year. That go kind of like house, whatever, techno, bop shit. I don't know what it is. I call it the waifu ooh music, but fire as fuck, bro. Oh, that's a playlist. See, now that's what I'm talking about. So that's more closer to the Pink Pantherist side, man, of that teeny go vibey, teeny go bop vibey shit. I think that's a pretty cool track, man. I can't lie. But I'm very biased when it comes to shit like that, man, because I love a lot of space ghost coast to coast type vibes. You know, it just has that very uppity beat and the drums and shit. I love that. I love tracks like that, man. Maybe my ooh-ness, my waifu weirdness, anime side, but that shit's pretty fuego, man. I gotta tell you, man. Like that shit is a fucking banger. Yeah, if he, like I said, The Sims is always going to be cool. It reminds me of the 70s, the 80s, and it always reminds me of just kind of just wearing those cool ass like orange, you know, very loud glasses. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Oakleys, and literally just having a mullet and just shaking your head up and down, looking like a fucking bird, and just jamming. You know, like that's what it reminds me of. Like, yeah, bro. You know, like you know, hitting one of these and shit. Like it just reminds me of being a cool kid when I listen to 70s, 80s kind of synth pop, whatever you want to call that kind of style of music. It's just cool as fuck. Track 4 though is Dangerous Woman. Oh, this is a vibe. Sonic Stage, what was it called? Like, what was it called? Starlight Zone, I think it was called. That. My shit, dog. That's my shit. Yeah, I always like bringing gaming samples in music, man. So vibe, 100%. Track 5 is All the Same. Oh, this might be my shit. This might be my shit right here. This really might be this might be it. That's fire. That's the best track on that. That's the best track on the album so far. Oh my god. Hold on, let me tweet that real quick. Hold on, cause this is crazy. We need to get WEILAND on the Meami game. That's the fucking vibe. I want to listen to it slow. Yeah, well, I already pulled the slow version up. That's I ain't gonna lie, that's a little, that maybe had a little girl on me, but you know, if I can find a good version of the slow to that one, that was the shit. But that's so far the best album on the song, man, or best song on the album. That was definitely a vibe. I love that track, man. Definitely that just chill, wind blowing in your head, sun setting down on the bridge, seeing the water, Florida life shit music, you know. Fleezes, man. I got the gazaimas for the T1 sub or the Twitch Prime. Also, Dre Boy, thanks for the Twitch Prime, bro. Appreciate you heavy, man. Track 6, Still Chasing After Happiness. We basically go back to what we were in the first 2 tracks of that kind of sound, where I'm not really know if I don't know, like. It is the first initial listen, but initially I am not feeling that side of WEILAND. I'm not feeling that. Yeah, see, I'm not really like this side of WEILAND is not really me. You know, like I don't know, man. Those like, what do you guys call that? You said somebody said they labeled it as post punk. Never heard of post punk. But yeah, if that's what post punk is, I'm definitely not a fan of post punk. I just think that that's not really my sound. Which is okay. I mean, you know, we all like what we like. You know, it's just not my sound, and you know, I just think that there's other tracks or other sounds that I can actually, you know, fuck with rather than fucking with that. But so far for half of the album, man, for the tracks that I did enjoy, man, I thoroughly enjoyed those. It's kind of crazy listening to this album because I just got done, like I said, I got inspired today. You know, I got a decent looking car, not a nice car. Well, I got a Q60. It's nice. There's nothing modded with it or anything, but it was kind of like seeing those car videos and seeing like seeing the dash cams and people, you know, using the VHS filter. I think it's kind of cool, man. Like seeing all that shit and adding the kind of music. It's a very different aesthetic, man. And those synths give it a different type of vibe, you know, like that I was seeing. So it kind of inspired me. Now we're listening to this 80s synth post-punk, pop punk shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, which is crazy. So, track 7, Better Place. I don't like this track. It was too juicy. See, I don't like this track either. Like,
you know I miss you. We were amazing. I've tried other girls.
This is literally the 70s. Like, this is literally like this is the closest 70s track that we've gotten, like the reincarnation of it, like our heavily influenced, inspired 70s synths pop track. I feel like too, man, yeah, there's definitely parts of the song where like you vibe. Like the ending of the song was so much, but you're not gonna listen to a whole track and just base it off the ending. Will this be one on YouTube? I missed most of it. Maybe deciding maybe half of it. I don't know if all of it will be on there, but yeah. So like you guys just the lyrics, yeah. But I think that the outros are very unique. But that's also Mike Dean doing his Mike Dean things. And speaking of Mike Dean, the next track is Blaming Myself with Mike Dean as a focal point. Okay. I will say, out of all the tracks, this one sounds the most well put together, and that's why Mike Dean is like highly highlighted on the feature right there. Like this one sounds like the most put together track on the album. This one hard. This was hard. Oh, hell no. Got the blueprint. If you in here, man, go post that on Twitter so I can quote that. We need to get that retweeted right now because that is a crazy, insane slow track, man. Here's a slow track, man. Go find me in the comments. Go show that dude some love, man. That is an experience. That might actually go down as one of my favorite tracks. You know what? We need to put that best songs 2022 list. That's crazy. That's just Meami the Panda. That's fire. That's fucking fire. Yes, of course it's gonna be on Patreon. That's fucking fire. Damn. That's you know what's crazy? I said how that's the most complete track on here, and it sounds like an actual like single track, and We're not playing any demos, so only what's on the album is what we're playing. But man, that track was crazy. That track was very that was a strong track right there. I can see why Mike Dean was focalized on there. Man, Mike Dean's honestly should just do like some K-Tronada shit and just make like Mike Dean should literally just make like instrumentals. And I guarantee you people with like psychedelic instrumentals and people would just vibe, you know. It would just be fire. He did. Oh shit! Send me that because I need that in my life. That shit is crazy. Track 10 though is Want It More. I'm saying just like outros is actually killer, dog. You know what's crazy? I always say these remind me of, I don't know if you guys ever played that game Forsaken for Nintendo 64. With the ships. Transverse. Oh man, if y'all know what I'm talking about, it was called Forsaken. You use gunships basically, and you kind of like fought each other. It's an old ass game, but they use shit like this. Street of Rage is also another one that used like those go bop kind of like what's that called? Street of Rage used a lot of them shits. You know, like I always say Street of Rage is one of my favorite like fucking games just because of the soundtrack alone. Like I always be telling y'all this shit is my shit. I always be telling y'all this is my shit. It's my shit, bro. I listen to a lot of music, man. Like next track is called Mellotron. This shit made me happy, dog. Like, if I always say, man, like music is subjective, and if you could take away at least 3 to 4 tracks from an album and add it to your playlist, and always go back to it, then that's a good album. No matter what I say, I know that's contradictory to whatever I say, but like, it's so true, man. Like, if you could take a song and you keep going back to it over and over and over again, like that's a great album, man. Like, and my God, like, man. Last track is called Farewell. I like this part though. That was I'm surprised. I did not expect it to be that fire. Definitely some downtimes in the album. Well, not really downtimes, but tracks I really didn't enjoy. But I gotta say, man, like that album was. That was an experience. That was really definitely refreshing. I didn't expect it to be that good. I must say. I was not expecting it to be that good. Where do I cop that shirt? I got it at an outlet, bro. The back is really cool too if you look at it. But I got an outlet for like $10. I got lucky and found it. It was on clearance. It was at a clearance store. I always find crazy things at the clearance store, so but yeah, man, it was that was a fucking experience, man. Like, holy shit. Wow. I love the creativeness of WEILAND. I loved, you know, very out of the box, very, you know, retro, 70ish. A lot of synths going on there. You could tell Mike Dean definitely had a big impact on this album. I'm not actually, damn, I can't even say a lot. Some of those tracks were really like heartfelt. Some of those tracks were really groovy. Some of those tracks were, you know, very spacey, very just mysterious, intriguing. But overall, man, I thought the album was pretty solid, man. I think if I had to give that a rating, man, that's an 8 out of 10 for me. Only because there were some tracks on there that I didn't like kind of enjoy. They weren't my cup of tea. But I think that Mike Dean, with the combination of the two, and you know, like I said, I love 70s. I love the 70s. I love most of the music that comes from there. I think it's very, very simple and yet effective. And oh man, that was just a dope ass listen. Like there's no really other way to put it, man. It's kind of just a dope ass listen, and I'm glad that yeah, I'm just glad that we got that. Damn.